Hey guys, Michael here with the Farm on Central, and we are doing a little class to teach you how to plant fall strawberries. So it's a little bit different than if you plant like spring plugs or if you plant spring bare root plants. Right now we're planting, these are fall plugs right here that we're planting. And so we're just going to give you a little bit overview of how that works. And the kids are going to help me do that. So first thing we want to do is make sure we prep the ground that we've got right here. So right here you can see this is a bed we actually prepped last week. And then we're going to take and put some compost on it. And the amount of compost we're going to put on, this is a 4-foot long by 30-inch deep bed. And so that's about 10 square feet. So every 10 square feet we can put like a half bucket of compost. As you can see right here we've got a half bucket. So we're just gonna put this around and spread it out. If you've already mended your soil in the spring, you don't have to put compost on. You're gonna get the leftovers. And then we're gonna take our fork and kind of work it in a little bit. So for us, we're just gonna, kind of rip that up a bit. If your ground is like, if you got sod, I definitely wouldn't recommend going straight to strawberries. You wanna like put something else in there or let it break it down for a while. So you can see this is been crops before, we took them out, it's just soil, and you can see how easily that goes in there. Now the soil is a bit dry, so we'll definitely want to make sure that we water this afterwards, but for now we're going to go ahead and get these planted. So you can see we've got that there. One thing we didn't do is put our fertilizer in. We want to move any rocks or as you can see here.
Look.
So this is our special brand blend fertilizer, Farmer's Blend fertilizer, and we are going to give the kids a little bit here to put on. I'm not sure, guys, why this is the funnest part, but that is about half of that fertilizer.
Now we get the strawberry.
Well, wait. Now we're going to mix it in just a little bit. Work it in just a little bit.
I wish this was like a cozy like bedroom.
A cozy like bedroom.
I think it's for the strawberries. It's a cozy bedroom.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure they're going to be very, 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 very happy.
Happy in their bedroom.
Yeah. All right. So we give them some fertilizer. All right. So now the next thing is we want to put mulch down to make sure that the strawberries are going to keep the weeds down. You can see here we had some weeds. They're not that bad. You can mostly see strawberries over there. But there's a couple ways to do it. Either you can put straw down, and we've got some straw right here. And what you do want to make sure if you're going to put straw down is that you are putting weed-free straw down. So even if they say, oh, we don't have any weeds in it, typically it's going to come from a place that had like wheat straw or something, and typically it had grain. So you're going to have grain come up. So if you put it down, we can see how we just want to make it really thick. So you can see how thick we're going there.
But we can't fit the strawberries in.
Well, we'll show you how we're going to do that. So you put it down really thick, and then what you're going to do is take your strawberry plants and basically make a hole there and plant them in, all right? But we're actually going to do ground cloth. We're going to show you ground cloth, how to do that as well. Let's talk spacing. So we've got 30 inches wide, 4 feet long. Typically we plant our berries about a foot apart. So on a bed like this, we'd do 3 rows, like 6 inches from the edge, right in the middle, another 6 inches. So usually 12 by 12 is the spacing we're going for. Now, here we've got this ground cloth, and this ground cloth can go right over like this. Covers the whole bed with ground cloth like right here. And we've also got some pins right here. One of the things here is that there's not enough holes. So we got scissors right here, and you can basically see that we're just gonna cut ourselves some cross hatches right there to plant the plants through.
And I put a pin in.
That's very nice, buddy. So you can see here we got the plant. This is a good looking plant. It's got some good leaves. You can see there's a growth tip right in the middle there. You can see it's a brand new growth tip happening right there. And you want to make sure that when you plant it, you bury the entire root ball, but you don't really cover the leaves. You can see here I'm going to make a little hole. I'm going to push it in. I'm going to push a little bit of dirt around that. And so all you're seeing basically is you got the leaves coming up and the dirt ball is completely covered down there. So go ahead and make a little hole. Okay, now we're going to put this in, push it down, and then put some soil around it. Push some soil around it. All right, there we go. So you can see, guys, we got the ground cloth down. We made some holes. We showed you how we planted the plants through. Now, we will definitely still want straw to put down after the plants die back. So that's going to typically happen in like November or even early December. So basically, it'll start getting cold. The leaves will start to just kind of fade back, turn darker, and start to lay down. And when that happens, then you're going to take straw and cover the whole bed about 6 inches deep or so. You can also use row cover. So we also sell row cover here on the farm. So the pins we typically just use to hold down the ground cloth, and the straw and the row cover we use rocks to hold that down. We're gonna go ahead and water these, and I would water these every 3 to 4 days. If it gets super hot, maybe more frequently. If it rains, then you probably can step away for a few days, but you wanna make sure the soil stays moist. So there you go, folks. That is the overview of planting strawberries. I think we got most of the information you needed in this. A few distractions along the way, but that is pretty much how we plant strawberries here on the farm. And if you want to plant your own strawberries, we do have strawberry plants for sale, as well as strawberry kits. The kits include strawberry plants, the fertilizer, the straw, and row cover as well. And we do have compost available, as well as ground cloth if you want to purchase that separately. So there you go, folks. That is a bit of an overview on planting strawberries. Again, if you have specific questions beyond this, feel free to just drop those below this video and we will get those answered for you. How many strawberries per person? I like 10 plants per person because you can never have enough strawberries. And strawberries, typically this kind of fall planting, you can let them go a second year. Our strawberries over here, we are gonna let them go a second year. But typically the best yield is gonna be just in year 1. So there you go, folks. Again, have any questions, feel free to reach out.